Okay. Everything's going? We rolling? Control room ready? Awesome. Let's cue the card, cue the music. Let's get it going. HBN, Hagga Basin News, trusted news across the Dune, with your host Vin Mandrake, your eye in the sky and at the news desk. Oops. Good day, Hagga Basin. Good evening. Good evening. It is late here. We're getting to the reporting a little bit late today. Last night in Hagga Basin, early into the morning, there was a massive amount of spice activity. Explosions all around, particularly centering out of the radiation zone over in Shale. In other news, we have completed the construction of the exoskeleton of the new studio. We do have some equipment inside. It's not entirely ready to go yet, but maybe we'll give you a tour later today. So what's the plan for today? We're going to go ahead and hop in Sky Hagga, and we're going to show you a little human interest piece on how to build a Mark V buggy. We're going to check out how those things yield and see what kind of work they can pull. I didn't really write anything down for today. Muad'Dib Corp spotted in the marketplace. Kind of morbid and dark on the darker side of news. And so we're going to go out there. And also, after we build that buggy and we check those yields, we're going to go ahead and head over to Arrakeen and Harko Village and see if we can't get some interviews on the ground and talk to some individuals. After that, we might head out to the deep desert and see what's going on the front line. So please stick with us, and we will get to those shortly. And also, blue milk, does it exist here? We'll be taking your responses off the air. So that's been your Hagga Basin News news desk report. But back to you in the... God dang it, I am the studio. Cut it. Just cut it. Get out of here. Cut it. Cue the card. Music. Okay, cool. Did we get it? Are we done? Cut it? Are we good? Okay. Let's get out of these clothes. Yeah, so, we do have a few things to take care of. Really quick. I got it all set up last night so I could just straight build the buggy and get out there and kind of so we could see what... Oh, I wanted to keep those, actually. So I can see what kind of yields this thing gets, because it's going solo. I am just running around and just harvesting and harvesting and harvesting, you know, ore, spice, everything. So the spice we're gonna have to continue to do the way we do it, but I wanted to make things a little bit quicker in terms of the mineral mining. So this is why we picked the base up north. And yeah, we're gonna show you guys what that looks like. It's gonna turn into the new studio. Make sure. And once we have that all up and running in its entirety, we're gonna focus purely on only reporting for each stream. So, and I'm going to try to cut the time back on the streams because I've been going a little bit long, like 6 to 10 hours, and I'm sure that's pretty boring for some people, but it looks like we got the quality thing mostly figured out, and that's great freaking news. That is excellent news. So let's go ahead and take one of our fuel cells with us. Everything else here is good for now. Check. Do I have anything in the inventory? No. Okay. So let's just fly straight over there and get to it. Might do some worm watching a little bit. There's plenty of things to cover. It's just keeping your stuff sustained and up to date is a little bit difficult at times. Stand by. There we go. we're working on getting better at, you know, our AWDS positions on our new keyboard, which I had an old gaming keyboard, which was very loud and clicky. I kind of liked it because I write, and it felt like a typewriter, but it kind of sucks for streams because you just hear tapping in the background. So I swapped out the keyboard, and that's why I keep hitting E, because in my old gaming keyboard, I had little braille pieces that you could feel when you were on WAS and D really quickly, so you could transfer your hands around and, you know, do all sorts of stuff, and it was easy, and you never made really a mistake. This thing, I keep just like accidentally move it over to the E key when I want to do maneuvers in the ornithopter, and I eject myself. My ornithopter flies all the way across the map into the edge and hits some sink sand, and it becomes a real mess. So I have tried to, on the streams every night after I'm done, I go through and I try to find the spots that I remember that were significant. So yeah, this is the new, this is it. This is the studio. We're working on the lighting on the outside, but the problem is we have some resident violence. It's not the greatest neighborhood, but there's plenty of water that we'll be able to achieve from these conflicts. In fact, hold up.
Hagga Basin News, trusted news across the Dune, with your host, your eye in the sky, Hagga, Finn Mandrake.
Thank you for that. We're here over in the Eastern Shield Wall region, and it does seem that we have some sandfly gang activity. This is an insurgency. There is a bit of a gunfight going on right now. It looks like we might have, I can't tell if those are Atreides or what is going on, but there is a battle happening, gunfire, lots of shots fired. It seems that all the individuals dead. Now we're taking fire. It looks like they have eliminated the sandflies and they're after us now. So we'll go ahead and back out to stay safe and continue to watch this. There does seem to be one individual still putting up a fight down there. This is unfortunate news. We're not sure if this is in the peripheral of the Atreides, but we're taking shots again, so we're going to go ahead and back off and get out of this scene. We'll keep an eye on it, let you know if there's anything that develops. Back to you in the studio. Okay, cool. Did we get it? Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and land. That guy's still after me. You want to become part of my water supply, buddy? So this is cool. Look, we've got this is the neat thing, is there's a lot of activity going into the deep desert out here. We're right next to the wall. Those look like two attack ornithopters, or one attack and a scout. So yeah, this is it. This is the new studio. The problem is, as you can tell, I wanted to have this kind of news tower that you could take off from, but I didn't want it to look all blocky like everything. You know, in like a freaking the pentashields, sometimes when you do them, some of them are starting to look like cubes of gum. So we're trying to avoid that. So I stayed. Let me give you just like a quick little tour here. I basically, you know, yesterday you had seen that we had this section all sort of mapped out and figured out. And so then I wanted to have a news tower. There's that guy down there. So I built this news tower. I had to have additional support for the landing bay, or for the landing pads. But yeah, you can't put pentashields on those because they're rounded. But yeah, this is, okay, bud. You gotta do this. Come on. You see? Shouldn't have messed with me. Should not have messed with me. Aww. What? I still can't carry it? Why not? Oh, I see. I had brought those as well. There we go. How many So yeah, the idea is that you can park a bunch of ornithopters here. The problem with this, literally right here, is the end of my property. So I could expand, but right now this is 2 cubes. The reason I got this high is because this is like the maximum height. So this is essentially taking up 2 cubes. We have a little tiny bit of room out here still to build, and out here still to build, but I don't know how much we're gonna take advantage of that. The base is kind of looking where I want it to be overall. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill all of them right now. We're just gonna... These guys are driving me nuts. I did not realize they would constantly fight. You have all that ammo, like you just continue to shoot all day. Oh, jeez, that guy was... These guys are just... And then, where's that coming from now? Now there's more gunfighting somewhere else nearby. Bad neighborhood, folks. Alright, so, well, that helps us out with the... We're kind of full up on our corpse stash here. But anyway, so let's get to the building. And I guess, like, I don't really know yet what I'm going to do. This is what I have. I can basically fit, like, 1 to 2, if I cram them, 1 to 2 scout ornithopters in the back here. And that front part, you're going to see what that's for right now. We're going to build it right now. Build our first buggy. I should have not skipped this, but I grinded so that I didn't have to keep building buggies. Ooh, that needs to be repaired. But so that I didn't have to keep building buggies, and we just went straight to the Mark V, and all that's left is the Mark VI. So let's go ahead and offload. Yeah, you see what I mean? So let's get another... Yeah, see, I haven't done any processing up here. So instead, what we're going to do is we'll put the extra down here for now. Oh, whew, I had a panic attack just then, and I just realized... Demolish. These are the wrong walls. Piece picker. We want this one. Interface, outer face. Okay. So let's go ahead and offload everything from the ornithopter in here. That's kind of how we've been doing it. Backpack. I want to take all the fuel cells. Yeah, you see the buggy pieces down here? It's all here. I moved it over last night. Alright, so first off, we're going to do this. Aluminum ore. We're going to drop these in here. Freaking spice beer. Why do I have that? I must have taken out one of them. Agave seeds. Figured that out. I might show you a little bit of that later, but anyway, it's the buggy. It's buggy time. Alright, backpack. Anything else? Nothing else. Okay. So let's get it started. I guess we should start with the chassis and 4 wheels. Then the engine parts, then this. Okay, so we have utility and storage. I'm not exactly sure how this is gonna work, but we need this. So let's do that part first, all those things first. Oops. We don't need that rear. I accidentally made that rear. That was an oopsie. Okay. So, because I'm trying to figure out, I don't understand how the buggy necessarily stores stuff yet, with the gun on top. So here we go. Let's build this thing and figure it out. I do have that in there. Okay. Assemble. Chassis. Is it gonna... It's not gonna let me do it on here? Yeah. That's okay. We'll just build it outside. I also have to put the rest of the slabs down. The angles. Boom. That just looks weird floating there, so put the wheels on. Engine. Is you. Front. Right, because you need that to mount this. Right? So, I don't get... Like, how does it store anything? Let me take a look at some stuff here. Empty module slot. I'm hoping I can put storage. It doesn't look like it though. That looked like it goes all over the back. Maybe it fits in the trunk. Wouldn't that be something? It does. Cool. Dunzo. Alright, let's see what this thing can yield. From out there. I'm curious. And also because, check it, I have the planetologist stuff. Fuel efficient driver and vehicle mining. These are huge. I gotta find the advanced trainers. I never really focused on that either. Alright. So... Well, how much fuel did that give me? Okay, there you go. Alright, well, let's just give it a go. Okay, so, and then how do we switch? What are the hotkeys for switching the seats? Enter passenger 1, 2. Oh, that's cool. You can change the view? I didn't know that. I did that by hitting the 3 key. 3 and 4. Whoa. Can you shoot from the vehicle? I don't understand. Anyway, well, when I pull something out, it gives me a cool view of me in the buggy. That's neat. Okay, so how do we... Settings, key bindings, driving. Is there, like... hotkey for switching seats, position 1, position 2, general, ground, forward, reverse your left or nope. Huh. And then F6. Ooh, I could use this for the reporting. Watch. Haha. Right? Oh, I can't do anything because I'm in the seat. So. No. No. Enter turret. How do I make that faster? Is there a way to make it faster? Look at... Why is it already damaged? It's brand new. Whatever. Huh. that's a charge or something. I just don't know what I'm looking at yet. Okay, so let's go see this. Here we got some iron. I mean some aluminum. Okay, enter turret. Well,
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is
man,
approaching.
these sandstorms will not stop today. Interrupting. So yeah, so the advanced vehicle bay, and I thought, yeah, we could just do that. This will be the parking spot for the buggy. Right? Okay, cool. Well, while the sandstorm comes, I guess let's see what kind of customization options that we have. And we'll make a Hagga Basin
Sector weather
news.
alert.
This will be the
A
news
large
van.
sandstorm is approaching.
Right. Okay. So now what do we do to make it look right? So because the front is like that, so let's make the back blue. Huh, that's nice. Maybe like the front can be blue. Instead, the white put in the back. Nah, it kind of looks good when it's all blue. Honestly. Okay, let me just make it all blue and I'll figure out what we change from there. I can't see shit right now. Okay, there we go. Now I can see. Maybe. Yeah, I guess this is the best we can do to get the color collab down. Yeah, because that didn't look great. But this we could do. That's fine. Alright. Shall we try again? Okay, so what was that? That was only like 162, right? What did it put it right in the vehicle storage? That'd be nice. Yeah, okay, so we got 162 out of that. Now let's try something. I'm not going over there because I don't want to fight those guys. They're getting annoying. Alright, so 162 from that. And let's just see, because this is the cutter. What is it? Cutter mark. Where is it? Right there. This is a Mark V cutter. So this is all Mark V. Let's see if that Mark V cutter on top is better than this one. It was 162. Pretty sure it did. 79. So it's like quite a bit more. Alright. Well, let's start getting stuff. We need fuel. Okay, you gotta have some distance. Oh man, look at how many fuel cells you get. That's pretty cool. Okay. I see. I see why people do this now. I understand. And I don't have that much basalt. God damn it. I'm gonna have to get used to that. See, that's kind of crazy. I wish you could aim this thing down a little bit more. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, you kind of have to be positioned underneath stuff. Yeah, okay. I'll take it. Okay, so that's the aluminum. And how much? I'm sure I have so much more in storage. Great. We don't really need copper yet. There's some extra granite. Okay. So now we need to just figure out what. This is an awkward angle to come in on. There's fighting over there. Pacifist for the moment. We are pacifists at the moment. Okay, around. E-brake. Oh, God. It's fucking shooting me while I park my buggy. It's so annoying, dude. If I had known that, I picked this spot because it was like really flat, and I wanted something flat so I could experiment with the copying tool, the Slittle replicator, and also base expansions. And if I realized how annoying that little area was gonna be, I might just make a spit dart and sit on the balcony and shoot him.
Shields up.
What? You want to do an interview? I don't want to interview you. I don't care what you have to say. Jerk. Come on. I'm not gonna take the bodies. I don't have room. I'm just gonna take their water. Take the water. Okay. I already have to repair it because they were shooting at me. Freaking annoying, bro. Okay, that's good, that's good. Alright, that's everything, right? Oh. Yep, that's everything. That's repaired and that's repaired. Okay. Excellent. I don't know, I'm picky about repairs. Okay. Alright, so we checked out the buggy. The buggy is good. It works. It does awesome stuff. It yields a lot. So now we need storage. So let's look at what we need to do to build more storage containers. God dang. This bug needs to get fixed because this is there's a lot of bugs that need to get fixed, guys. Not gonna lie. Alright, so how do we need to repair this sand compactor, and I believe that's duraluminum, but let me check it out. See, this is what happens when that glitch happens with it won't, like the transparency won't go away. Then when you get it to go away, you can just see your vehicle through everything. It's like, come on. Come on. Oh, I went the wrong way. I love this tower. I love the news tower. Okay, so let me see. Did I provide enough power yet? I did. Okay, good. Did I build a repair bay yet? I did not. So... what am I missing? Iron ingots, 40? Okay, so... this is the problem, is I don't have a carrier. So if we wanted to go get like a ton of iron, I have to drive that buggy all the way over here. I really don't want to do that. So for this stuff, I guess we'll just keep flying out for the iron ore. Southeast here towards the big cube. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna be cutting back on the live streaming because I wanted to grind through the game and to get to the point where I could just like focus on news reporting and do that to keep it like an hour to 2 hour long stream and make it just entertaining the entire time. So I'll probably be cutting back on the stream this next week, and also like nobody is watching. There's a couple people, but it's just not growing. And looking at the analytics and stuff, I can't really figure out why. I mean, people must hate me. I lost 3 subscribers since starting to stream. Gained 0. So, yeah. Maybe as some of the bigger streamers start to, like, back off and, you know, let smaller streamers play this game and broadcast it, maybe then you'll start to get some, like, straggling numbers of people who actually want to see the game. But I might have to do some work on the metadata side of things to figure some stuff out. Ew. Look at all these things. Ugh. Okay, let's do this. Deposits. There's probably not a lot. As you can see, the population over here is kind of oversaturated. This is where my base used to be, right over there. The last one that I just destroyed, so I could open up the new one. Okay, and we're just gonna do one run. I don't cough all day, and then when I start streaming, I just start coughing. Excuse me. So we're gonna fill this thing up once, and then we'll bring it back, and that should be good enough. We'll head out to the cities and try to get some exclusive interviews, and we'll keep an eye on the worm and all that. So if that's where... oh, look, this guy destroyed his base, too. Kept the one foundation thing in there? Why? I used to have a didgeridoo, and I would be messing around with that for sound bites because I was pretty good at playing it. But I used to have these people that I called friends, and they stole it from me. at was the didgeridoo was a birthday gift from a very dear friend of mine. And now it's gone. I know they stole it because I know where I left it. When I went back to get it, they were like, ooh, we don't know where it is. So, they stole it. That's cool. Okay, so if you do a cube, look at this. Take note. Okay? At least give it some texture. Oy, 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 these people are... The server is becoming a little more populated, which is good. Very good. I see more buildings. I see better buildings. Okay. Starting to happen. Great. So the more people play this game and get used to the mechanics, the more things are growing here. Look, we got a guy who wants to build inside the base. What the frick is... that? He built it on a windmill? I'm confused how that worked, but it did. Because this should be another player's, or I mean a NPC base, huh? I thought anyway. Alright, let's go get that one. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more wind turbines to actually power everything running in the new place. But I got 2 right now. Oh, I didn't want that. I thought that was something else. I don't need that right now. The junk, please drop. Okay. Good. From what I remember, that's like all major deposits on this side. But if you head back, there's usually a couple over here that start to respawn in. Yes, no, maybe. There it is. 2. Okay. 2 more. You don't need a ton of iron ingots once you pass up into the next phase of things. Duraluminum side of things, but now we're like we're sort of getting towards the end of the duraluminum and moving into the plastinium, which is the end game stuff. I would grab the flower sand right now, but I want to fix the compactor first before I break it. You know? Looks like I think I see one right there. It's the same pattern too, which is like, good lord. You have 3 main sounds that you hear when NPCs are on you. Or it's those noises. Those 3 noises means somebody's aggroing on you. It's freaking annoying, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know, we might have to shut down the middle station up here, which I don't want to do. One that's over here to our right. Which I don't want to do because it's got a good location for like popping up, like hearing an explosion, getting out there, and like getting to it before anybody's there. Which is great for on the scene for Sky Hagga. Okay. So we'll go back. Refuel. Repair. And then we're gonna head over to, I guess, start with Arrakeen, go to Harko Village, in the Deep Desert. I had a funny idea for the Deep Desert, but I don't know if it's actually doable. Yeah, because you can't leave these things parked outside of a pentashield, otherwise when a freaking sandstorm comes they get completely demolished. Like, completely demolished. Alright, and then what was the other things that we needed to build? We need more water storage, and we need more of these big boys. So, plastanium, oh no, not those ones, these ones. Silicone and aluminum, and as you can see, we just got a bunch of that stuff, so... from the buggy earlier. Let's see how power does. Fine. With both of these on. Okay. Looking good, folks. Like that. That. And a lot more water storage. And now we should be able to drop the body in the death still. Oh, I won't do that. Okay. Let's see if it'll let us. Nope, not yet. Yeah, I kind of wanted to do... I don't know if there's a way and I just can't figure it out right, but I wanted to do this. Where this goes down here. But it won't let me do it. It does not like the floor. And I tried putting it over here and then dropping the floor on top. Watch, ready? Piece picker. Doesn't like it. Nope, 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 it says. So, basically I was like, I'll just delete that section, move the death still up here for now, and figure this part out later. Whatever, just go right here. Who cares? Okay. And then what do I need to... I didn't build the repair area yet, huh? So what do I need for that? I think I needed that. No, utilities. Oh, we need an iron for that. 40, huh? Okay. Well, they're on the way. 22. 22. Are they on the way? Did I not get enough? I mean, that was a lot that the buggy took out. Okay, why? seeing 18. Okay. So for now, we'll just put this sucker right here. We're gonna make this all nice later. Just want to get it all down first. Stand by. 31. Anyone know a good way to get plant fiber stuff? Yeah, you go and you pick up the plants. It's, I'm pretty sure it's the only way. That's why you go to areas that have a lot of them. Come on. 35. This is boring. 35. 36. We need to build this first. That'll be the first thing. The best sources of fiber are plant-based foods. These include fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds. Excellent, excellent, excellent answer. Excellent answer. Chrysanthemum al-Gaib. Jorgen Automobilen. Some of the names, man. I name my guy something easy, Vin, right? And then I use my Mandrake as his last name, my gamer tag. But dude, if I make another character, I'm gonna name him. I gotta go with this theme of making extremely hard to read. The heck? Some of the tops, okay, yeah. I don't know, beginning areas seem to have a lot, but I just fly around rock formations and hope for the best. Yep, like I said, you just pick it up when you see it. Okay, let's build this. Repair our dang things. Aluminum, cobalt. First, we want to do this. Okay, there's more aluminum coming. Hold up. If I remember, the aluminum ingots kind of take a while. Even in the medium refinery. Oops. Yeah, see, it's still cooking ingots. Yeah, those take a lot longer. But this is nice. Things are moving here now, which is great. I wanted this to be an observation area, but I think I might do that in the other area, and because I made it half walls and then a wall to raise it a little bit, so you could walk up and like walk around and stuff. But on this side, I might end up deleting all that so that I can actually have a practical looking area with stuff. 'Cause it's getting a little bit crammed down here. Like, I was not happy. I had to delete a generator, move these two, and then build the other ones, because here's the idea. You might be wondering, why is that there? Because I'm going to put the spice refinery right there. It's like one of the only places it fits, and it's out of the way. So, ideally, I would have built this a little bit wider, but, did the best with what I had. Okay, is it ready? Can I go repair the compactor now? I got so much spice last night, it was insane. I went to the deep desert like 0 times. And I got, well, we went to the deep desert, but like, I got more spice at a Hagga Basin than I could find in the deep desert. No joke. And it was because it was like late at night, nobody was on, and there was just spice explosion after spice explosion after spice explosion. It was crazy. Kept having to divert. I was like, nope, I'm gonna go get the spice. I need it. So I got a ton. It's not here. You probably want to know where it is. I'm not gonna tell you. Oh, whoops, I forgot to repair my schneid. But I'm kind of happy with how the layout is, though. I like, you know, the hangar and the parking below and then all the stuff up top. I like that. Okay. Alright, duraluminum, yeah. So we're gonna have to be cautious. Yeah, I need a lot of duraluminum over here. So we're gonna just probably, instead of doing the whole running for the jasmine and the aluminum, I'll probably just run to the base for that. But for now, let's grab some more. Wait, I wanted to build storage too real quick, because I gotta get circuits going over here. So we need more aluminum. I think the aluminum's done cooking now. Is it? Yeah, so let's go grab some aluminum. Boy, I gotta fix that. Oops. I keep accidentally refueling. Too close. Right there should be good. It is. Nice. Let's go buggy. I'm enjoying this. Glad I built it. Are you kidding? It's such a particular range. Okay, do we see any more? We're grabbing all that we can see in line of sight right now, and then we're gonna go back. Okay. Problem with going to this one, they're gonna shoot me. Let's find out if I get right here. Oh, yep. Okay. Now they're gonna run after me. Ooh! I gotta perhaps fix that. Yeah, like I might move this forward a little bit more. So it doesn't just like cuckoosh and then cuckoosh. Alright. Alright, so let's go up here again. Buggy. Look at that. Oh, I didn't even offload it last time. That's probably why we didn't get a lot of aluminum. Yeah, maybe. I can make 1 plus stone. 200 basalt for 1 plus stone. Dang. That's a lot. Okay. So they're rolling. Didn't I have more? It's water. See? I knew it. I knew it. New base. Okay. Can you? I don't think you can. I think I tried this with other buggies. Yeah. Vehicle cannot be stored. Too big? I don't know. What's the point of the vehicle backup tool? I can store this. That's not too big. Kind of weird, right? Okay. So, we got everything. Now we want to go do some special reports. Alright. Let's go head over to Arrakeen. Oh, shoot. Yeah, those are gonna take a while. So let's just do this now. What's in my... I got some fuel. Let's do it. Okay, and again, the beauty of a location like this, Harko base. They're gonna have a field day when they find out I'm gonna trade. Yep, this is the beauty right here, is that I just have to go right there to get to the world map. There it is. Okay, confirm. Hang on a second, just checking something on my phone there. Okay. I'm just spam clicking to fly. Foo Fighters, those little white orbs, those are Foo Fighters, first spotted in Vietnam. UFOs, unidentified flying objects. Place is filled with them. Absolutely filled with them. What is that? That looks... Is that the headlights? On the side there? Mm-hmm. Before a spice blow, there are often geysers and rumblings on the surface as the pressure builds. Do not be too close when a spice blow occurs. The shockwave destroys everything nearby. Yeah, I've taken some risks there before. I found them. What I'd like to do is find one and then go live. Like Hagga live. Who's this? Soma. Alright, shall we see? Hello, sir. Hello. Are you with me, sir?
No.
You guys with me? Who's with me here? Everybody with me?
What are we doing?
Okay, so I'm my name's Vin Mandrake. I'm with HBN, Hagga Basin News across the Dune, and we're here visiting Arrakeen to see if anybody wanted to do a special interest interview.
What's the interview on? What's the topic?
It's just about you. What do you do? Like, who are you? What do you do? How do you make a living out here? How do you survive? Ooh, there's some inappropriate things happening behind you as these other people come in. They keep coming in naked.
Do your report on that?
I mean, it's kind of in it already because they came in, I saw them naked, and they ran away. So, but if you would like to do an interview, I'm going to be right over in front of the palace where the protests are. So if you'd like to do an interview, go ahead and stop by. I'll be out there reporting on the protests. Thank you, guys. Hagga Basin News, HBN, News Across the Dune, Vin Mandrake.
Oh, that was great.
Good, I'm glad they like it. Okay, so obviously there's a lot of people here today, so this is going to be good. I probably should have just stayed down there and continued pestering them, but there was a lot of people there coming in, so they all should have been able to hear me. Okay, so protests right over here. Okay, let's start over here. Let's get a good angle. We want the palace in the background again. Okay, I'm gonna talk on my thing so they all see me. Okay, we ready? Are we ready to go live? Back to, okay. Control room, we ready to go live? We are? Okay. Go ahead and drop the card in. Drop the card and cue the music and we'll go live.
HBN News, trusted news across the Dune, with your host, your eye in the sky, in Sky Hagga, on the ground today in Arrakeen at the Palace Vin Mandrake.
Thank you so much. This is Vin Mandrake. I'm here outside of the palace, the Atreides Palace here in Arrakeen, and there are still protests. There are still protests going on here outside of the palace. They never seem to stop. We are just watching them continue to do this. I'm not sure how these people have the stamina to be out here every day, every night, every hour, and keep shaking their fists and shouting. Not to mention these troops that just don't leave either. Everybody just stays here and protests. I'm not even really sure what the protests are about. We've been going around asking some of these individuals, but as they are NPCs, they do not speak, and so it's kind of redundant. And as they say, if you do the same thing over and over and expect different results, that is the definition of insanity. So, here with the protests, we are going to continue to walk around Arrakeen here. We're going to hang out in the palace courtyard here and see if anybody is willing to do any interviews, maybe get their take on the situation, see if they even know what's going on. So for now, we're going to go ahead and walk around, look for some interviews, try to nab a couple people, but we'll keep an eye on the situation, let you know if anything develops. Back to you in the studio. Okay, did we get it? Did we get it? Did you cut it? Cool. Okay, all right, cool, we're out, so let's go ahead. All right, oh look, we have some individuals over here. Oh, where are you going? Are you trying to run away? Would you like to do an interview? Would you like to do an interview? Would you like to be on HBN? It's a trusted news network. News across the Dune. Okay, well, tune in. All right, well, that individual did not want to have anything to do with us. They were watching our report. Oh, check it out. So this is cool. These are... Okay, I'm going to do a report on this. What's a good angle? What's a good angle? This is a good report to do, actually. It's relevant. Okay, here we go. Okay, yep, we got another one for you. Control room, go ahead and go live. Hit it, hit the card, get the music, cue it.
HBN News, your trusted news across the Dune. Back to Arrakeen and Vin Mandrake on the ground in the palace courtyard for a special report.
Thank you so much. We're here still in the Arrakeen Palace courtyard, and I am standing in front of one of the Atreides tanks, which you can see the cockpit is open. Oh, hello there. Hi, Vara. How are you? Excellent, excellent. I see we are a signer. Would you like to do an interview? She says I'm good, right? Right now I'm kind of walking around. I'm not sure if you know this. I'll give you a little bit of inside information. It's sort of breaking news, but this here tank behind us will be introduced to Arrakeen in the coming months, and it will be available to the public. It's going to make for some very interesting activity out in the deep desert. I'm pretty sure none of them will survive. Oh, I thank you. Yes, it's no problem, but do be sure to keep an eye on our news. HBN News, Hagga Basin News across the Dune. We do cruise around in Sky Hagga and check out news in the basin as well. So keep an ay out for us. I'm Vin Mandrake. I'm your host. I run the studio, and I run the station, and we're just trying to spread the news in a neutral way across Hagga Basin and Arrakeen. News across the Dune. Arrakis deserves this. I'm seeing if she's going to say anything, and then I'm going to try to kick her out of my shot. You two, take care. Thank you. Okay, we do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for the little diversion there. But this tank behind me, this tank is... Oh, you know what I'm going to do real quick? Hold up. Stand by. Okay, there we go. How's that? That's way better, right? Okay. This tank here behind me is going to be introduced to Arrakis and Hagga Basin and the Deep Desert and Arrakeen very soon. So we should be seeing a lot of players soon. I mean, a lot of individuals soon starting to operate these tanks in the next coming months. This thing is a beast, and it should make for some interesting activity out in the desert. Hopefully, some of them are able to come back home once they get out there. So that is all that we've got for you right now. We're going to keep an eye on the situation here in Arrakeen. And back to you in the studio. Thank you so much, Vin Mandrake, HBN. Hagga Basin News across the Dune. Okay, we get it? We got it. Go ahead and cut it. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's take a look at this thing. Can't do anything with it. Cockpit's open. That's cool. Get a little look inside. Okay, so what else can we do? What other reporting can we do around here? What stories are there? What kind of stories are there? Excuse me. Hello? Individual saluting. Is there anybody over there willing to give me an interview? We are trying to gather news for HBN News, Hagga Basin News across the Dune. Is anybody willing to do an interview? Perhaps I could get some press credentials to come back there. No? Okay. Fairly unresponsive. Okay, so we'll have to come check back with them. But we do have some work, as you can see, going on here. Let's see if we can get anything out of this guy. So I gotta be on this side of him. Hello, sir. I'm Vin Mandrake with HBN News. I was wondering if you'd be willing to do an interview. I know a lot of people are curious as to what is exactly going on here, if this is some kind of rearming station or a repair station. Would you be willing to talk about that? I think he just shooed me away. Okay, I'll take that as a no. All right. Well, uh-oh, they're running away. They see me now. They know. I might have to change my outfit. What's going on here? I don't recall seeing you here before. Is this a new gathering? Is this a public gathering? Is this allowed? These are obviously individuals from the desert, possibly the deep desert, as you can see they're all wearing some pretty tattered still suits. She obviously didn't want to be part of the interview. Can anybody tell me what's going on here? No? Okay. Well, thank you anyway. Go about your business. Move along. Move along. This doesn't look good. No real good way to get an angle on that one, huh? Okay, looking. I don't see anybody that might want to do an interview. Ooh, pretty light. What's that? Yeah, this one doesn't look like it had a good time at all. This one didn't look like they probably made it. Yeah, so these tanks, they are actually being introduced into the game. It's going to be pretty cool. Of course, we're going to have an HBN news tank. Absolutely. But if I'm going to do that, I'd best get a carrier first. I might try to, instead of building a carrier, because obviously I want to be on the ground. I do want to build a carrier eventually. But, hello, sir. Hello, sir. Would you like to do an interview? HBN News, Hagga Basin News, news across the Dune.
Yes.
Yes? Did I get a yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I got a yes.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, we can stand right here. We've got a
Yes,
nice
yes.
view behind us. Let me go ahead and set up the shot. Let me contact the control room, and I'm just going to go ahead and ask you some questions about yourself. Okay.
Okay.
What's your name?
All right. Kuram.
Karam. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Let me get the shot. Hold up, right there. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, control room. Go ahead and launch up the card. Go right ahead. Excellent. Music cued. Okay, lower third in.
Right now.
This is Vin Mandrake, and I'm here with Marius at in Arrakeen. And Marius, what do you do here in Arrakeen or in Hagga Basin?
Me?
Yes.
Wait. Are you saying Mars? It's Kuram.
Kuram, I'm sorry. I do apologize. I got a little tongue twisted
Alright,
there.
you're okay, you're okay. What do I do here in Arrakeen? Well, it's the first time I opened the world map. So I came over here. I forgot what the name of this place was, but I've been here before. And I just deposited some money.
Are you new to Arrakis?
Sort of. I've been playing here just a bit. I've been playing too much.
Ha. Too much. You should see. You should definitely see the hours that we've put into the work here at HBN. Yes, it is. It's probably not a healthy thing. Do you feel healthy playing the game?
Yes, I say it is. I feel healthy.
Okay, excellent. That's good. You're taking regular breaks.
Yeah, oh yeah. I haven't played this in like a few days.
Excellent. And so, do you have any operations going out on in the deep desert right now?
No, I was just about to go there for my first time right now, but I have not been there just yet.
Oh, okay. And do you have a guild or anybody that you operate with, or have you declared a house?
Yeah, I have a few friends I play with. I'm playing with them right now.
Oh, cool. This individual is trying to photobomb us. As you can see, we've got a couple of them behind us trying to photobomb us.
See
That's
them.
inappropriate. That gentleman ran right through the shot naked. We might have to censor that and cut that out. And these people obviously do not want us to be here. But, well, I would like to thank you for stopping by for the interview today. And I do appreciate it.
Thank you.
So if you do see us out there, we are Hagga Basin News. I'm Vin Mandrake. This is Trusted News Across the Dune. We typically are cruising around Hagga Basin or the Deep Desert in Sky Hagga, covering breaking news such as worm watch, spice explosions, and any other events, sandstorms, and any other events that might happen in the Hagga Basin. So keep an eye out for us, and do continue to have a wonderful day. And if you see us out there, don't hesitate to stop and say hello.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day too.
Oh, thank you so much. This is Vin Mandrake back to you in the studio with Hagga Basin News. Okay, did I get it? Did we cut it? Did we cut it? Okay, go ahead and cut it. Okay, so we're out. I do want to thank you for that. Let me give you some compensation. I do really appreciate that. It's probably not much for you, but let me see what I can find.
It's better than anything. I like nothing.
Just sent you a trade request? Oh, okay, excellent. You're gonna get... Oh, sorry, hold on. I accidentally canceled it. There we go. Okay. In 5 seconds, you're gonna get 500 Solari.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it greatly.
Absolutely. We're not cheap here. We do pay for our talent. Excellent. Well, you have a good day out there. I'm going to continue to roam around. We'll probably head over to Harko Village right now and see what they have to say over there.
All right. You have a good day too.
You too. And hey, be careful in the deep desert. That place is freaking crazy.
People tell me it's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I haven't been there yet though.
Major tip. You got an ornithopter?
Yes.
All right, so here's a tip for you. I got a couple great tips, and we do cover these kinds of things on the station. So if you do see us on the station, we are broadcasting on YouTube.
How do I get on the station? How do we?
It's going to be at the station is at Lieutenant Mandrake, LT Mandrake, on YouTube, and you will see the Hagga Basin News cards, and your interview will be up there. It's actually live right now, so your interview is up there. But
wait, spell it again. I try to look it up.
It's it's LT Mandrake, like Lieutenant Mandrake, Mandrake.
All right. Oh, I found it.
Excellent, excellent. So, out, and I got some advice for you that we did cover in a video yesterday and the day before. If you're in a Mark IV, correct, ornithopter?
I think I'm like on Mark. The first one.
Yeah, the first one is the Mark IV, and the next one is the Mark V. But check this out. If you just simply make Mark V ornithopter wings, you can install them on the Mark IV ornithopter, and it will send you at a cruising speed of 172 kilometers an hour, which you can use to do a little trick and stay in an infinite glide without spending any fuel and fly across the entire deep desert.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, so that is that's something I've been using a lot lately. It saves a lot on gas. But the other thing is, watch your finger placement, because a typical thing that many have been experiencing is exiting the vehicle while they are at maximum altitude, and it's instant death.
You've seen that.
Yes, it's happened to me more than once. I'm just going to say that.
It's just funny when that happens.
Yes, it is. So, again, HBN News, Vin Mandrake, check us out, and thank you for the interview. I do appreciate it.
Thank you, too. I appreciate it. I subscribe and watch, too.
Oh, excellent. Thank you so much. I really do. I could use that right now.
All right. You got it. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, have a great day. Thank you.
Yeah, you too.
That was cool. Okay, so that's good. We actually got a real. I mean, I'm gonna look right now, but I believe we got a real. I got a real subscriber from that. So that's the way we're gonna do it. We're just gonna keep doing stuff like that. Try to spread the news. I think this is fun. It's pretty funny. There's some good comedic moments. The thing that sucks is that we've been grinding, so the streams are like 11 hours long, and there's only like 3 reports in them. But as I was saying, I've been marking the chapters for people so that you can find your way around. I gotta fix some of the chapters and some of the reports, but everything is in the comments for sure, the time codes and whatnot. I'm trying to see, maybe I can get straight to Harko Village from here. And, yeah, we're going to get better at it. We're going to be doing more reporting and solid reporting for just shorter amounts of time in the stream as we go, particularly this next week, because we have reached a level where we are finally able... Oh, I think they're down here. Finally able to comfortably take our time and even potentially lose some aircraft in the process. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Oh, yeah, it is. Harko Village. I barely come here. Sorry, guys. I thought it was a water thing. HBN. Shielded opponents can be staggered, but not damaged with fast melee attacks. Switch to slow attacks after a stagger to parry or pierce shields. Harko Village. Here we are again. I actually really love the Harkonnen architecture, and as I'm seeing players like build their Harkonnen builds, a lot of them look really bad, but a lot of them look just amazingly immaculate. The Atreides stuff is hard to make look really bad. The Harko stuff is easy to make bad, very hard to make look excellent. And there are some people that are doing a great job on that, so congratulations to them. Nice work. Maybe this time we did the marketplace last time, so let's cruise on through. Maybe to the courtyard. What's that? I don't think I ever ran over to this pentashield. Whoa. I've never been to this part. This is the Harkonnen Palace. Okay. Hello, Nigel. How's it going? Oh, I just got a message. The reason the stream is staggering right now is because I was doing too much at once in OBS, and the encoder got overloaded. So it should... Let's see if I walk. No, I don't want to travel the world map. That's how you leave? That's a cool way to leave. You want to do an interview, Nigel? No? Okay. I'm going to start soliciting. Okay, yeah, see, the stream's back normal. Yeah, sometimes I'm like trying to do capture and record at the same... Capture and stream at the same time, and I get a little bit overwhelmed with the... You know, my computer needs to be updated big time. Okay, well, we're just going to do a quick excerpt. We tried to get a couple people here and not getting much, so... Okay, we're going to go ahead and set up for the shot, so I'm going to contact the control room right now. Okay, control room, go ahead and drop in the title card and cue the music.
HBN News, Hagga Basin News, trusted news across the Dune with your hosts Vin Mandrake in Harko Village.
Thank you so much. We're here in Harko Village outside of the palace, and we've been trying to run around and get a few... Oh, whoops. I forgot to... Hang on. We've been running around the village and trying to get some human interest pieces, trying to see if any individuals traveling through the area or Harkonnen would be willing to sit down for an interview, but everybody just keeps running away. So I guess they don't realize that I'm giving away 500 Solari per interview, which one individual was lucky enough to grab in the previous interview. So if you are interested, go ahead and grab us, or stop and talk to us when we're passing by, and you might find yourself 500 Solari richer. And broadcasts on the famous HBN News Network. So here in Harko Village, no activity at the time. We'll go ahead and keep an eye on the situation. But for now, this is it. This has been Mandrake, HBN News, Hagga Basin News, your trusted news across the Dune. Back to you in the studio. Okay, we get it? Do we get it? We cut it. Okay, cut it. Awesome. Thank you. Well, look at that. We cut too soon. There is a fleet of ornithopters, attack ornithopters, flying above us. That would have been great for the shot, but that's okay. Let's see what happens if we exit the world map in this direction. Well, that was weird. I just took off from inside of a... I'm confused, because this is all cutscenes, so I'm really confused. What? Guys? I done something. Okay, no, we're good. Alright, so now we're going to do a quick worm watch. And then we're going to head on out to the deep desert. There's my UI. Okay. Yeah, I got to remember to F6 take the UI away for the reports. It looks good. Okay, Hagga Basin, and let's come in. We're going to go to the old station, the Midway station, to refuel and prepare for a... oh, I also got to grab some, duraluminum ingots from there. But then we're gonna do some worm watch here, spice watch, worm watch, storm watch, and then on to the deep desert. Okay, it's kicked me out of my ornithopter again here in the deep desert. Alright, so I was explaining about this trick that you can do. I'll show you right now. Here we are. Manage vehicle. Okay. All Mark IV except for the wings. Okay. So if we watch, we're just gonna... This is where it's really good to, as a solo player, to be able to stay out of the conflicts and escape things. I'm going to show you how to do it right now. We're going to do it in deep desert again, but I'm just going to give it a little preview here. So we go to max altitude, 750, drop, hit control a little bit so that we increase our kilometer speed to 172 cruising. There we are. And then I'm just, watch my altitude, 687, okay? I'm just going to tap a little bit, look at my speed, and before my... I'm going to let my speed get down to about 150, and then I'm going to drop in again. Went a little low there, so this is going to take a little longer. And you just tap control, and then we go up again, and then we tap control. Now we're max altitude. Okay, up again. Max altitude. 172, up again. And we can keep a cruising speed of 172 at and above high altitude in glide mode, so no fuel consumption. I guess that Sardaukar ship is probably above the movable, the flyable area. So we got a search ship down below us. Maybe some things we'll go ahead and try to cover, but I don't want them to kill me. Necessarily. I might want them to kill me, I'm not gonna tell you. It's all for entertainment value, folks. Alright, so that's the trick. That's how you cruise across the deep desert safely. We have worm sign. Where is this happening? I don't see him. We named the worm, but I can't remember what it was. I'm gonna go with Edgar. And there's many worms. So this one's Edgar. I'll try to remember that. Or we'll just rename him. Doesn't really matter, right? Oh, I'm going way too slow right now. There we go. Let's adjust our heading so that we're aligned to the station. Take it up a little bit. And go back to the main broadcast station at the moment. But again, as of today, the second station is about, it's done being built. It's just about halfway up to operational standards. So we're still working with that, but it's almost there. That's kind of why I'm coming back here to grab the duraluminum and some fuel as well. So there's the station below us. With the fleet of news choppers. Some of them are armed, be warned. We take our news very seriously. Protect our assets. We cover our assets. Okay, duraluminum, I think I have plenty. How many did I need? What was I trying to build? Oh, I wanted to build one of these, right? Yeah, over there. So, what does this cost again? I got the silicone blocks, but I need 45. So let's take 45. We're gonna throw that in the scout. Okay. Oh, shoot. I forgot to offload all that iron. Oh my god. Okay, so maybe I can take the duraluminum. Forgot to do that. Oopsies. Alright, so I'll take the duraluminum, and then I think I have gas on me already. Yeah, I've got fuel, so let's go back. We're gonna take, though, that's a small fuel container. I'm gonna take a medium out with me to the deep desert. Alright, so let's go to the second news station. And then we're heading to the deep desert straight from there. Oh, wait. Are we going to do worm watch? I don't know. I don't see anything going on. I haven't heard any spice explosions, so no breaking news as of yet. We may as well go to the deep desert and cover everything else here afterwards. Okay, getting to altitude. Alright, it's a nice day. We had some good activity today. I think this reporting thing is going to work out as we're able to focus on it a little bit more. I think we're making a name for ourselves. Hagga Basin News. Your trusted news across the Dune. Long way from the first voice, right? Hagga Basin News, news across the Dune. That wouldn't work out very well, would it? I don't know, it could be kind of funny. Hello, sir. Would you be willing to do an interview today? And this is the news station. In a bad neighborhood. So you might hear some gunshots. So we would park in there. We gotta fix our lighting. There's a lot we gotta fix. But this, essentially, is the station tower. Do here is part of the ornithopter. In fact, I'll probably just do it this way. Right? We park the ornithopter, we hop out, we get into the news tower, and we cover our ENG, and we're gonna build, I don't know where yet, probably over here. We're going to fix some stuff, make it look a little nicer, and we'll build the new, the new news station, or the new news desk, broadcasting desk right here. So, which we try to start and end every stream at the news desk. Okay, so let's go park down in the garage. No pet to shield search. Messed that up there. It's curved, you know. It's curved. I can't do anything about it. It's curved. Okay, here we are, and we need to drop stuff from the ornithopter into here. Oh, first, actually, let's build another one of these, because we brought the Dura, remember? Okay, so positioning this now. I had them before, but it's going to be a little tougher now. I think I can do it from up here. Whoop! Yeah! Okay, I seriously couldn't make him stop for a minute. Alright. Yeah, we can do it from down here. From up here. So we just want to align that carefully. Again, I try to get it as close together as possible, because you could do one of these up there too, if done right. Which it doesn't look like I did it right. I'd have to take out the wall. We could do that. Screw it. Oh, I could build another one, so I may as well do the third one now, huh? Boom, 3 storage chests. Now, if you did this on the ground, this is it looks really good in like garages and docking bays. We might do it here once we get a little bit, you know, more space and we can move these generators. But you could do these on the bottom, which we have in our other studio like you saw. And then it's a half wall and a floor on top, and you can stack them and they're all reachable. The problem here is I had to kind of mitigate the space, so I actually have to jump up to get those. What I think I'm gonna do, which I might just do right now if I can, is I want to put a ladder. Will it let me do it over there? No. Object in the way, object in the way. It'll let me do it right there, but that's not gonna help us at all. It'll let me do it up there. The generators are still in the way. But yeah, I kind of wanted to do that so that we could have something to hop on. Yeah. Oh well, for now that's what we're gonna work with. What do I got on me? I got stuff. I gotta drop some stuff. Okay, so now that we have 3 chests, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the... how did I do it last time? Ingots were in circuit 2. Right? So we'll do the duraluminum in there. And then raw materials are gonna go... Oh man, I probably just should put a bunch of these down here for now. Yeah, this is not working. The half walls thing is the way to go. I can't put a floor there though. I tried. Because I didn't do the half wall behind it. So in theory, if I did a half wall, it would have to be like... this. Let's see if this works, because this will help me out a lot. Obviously, we won't be able to do it there because the spice refinery is going to go there. Okay. And then let's see if it'll let me. I don't think it will. Yeah. Because the generators are in the way. Wah, wah. So we do have to figure out a better thing for the generators. Maybe I can shove them. Ooh, this is a good place for generators, right? Let's just see real quick. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, this is what we're doing. This is it. This way we can have a better storage solution. Now that we're at that point. Pardon me, just had to give a little throat clear right there. Am I stuck? No, okay. So that's one way to keep them out of the way. Is have them in here. That's gonna be all I can fit, I bet, though. Yeah, because of the curving of the wall there. And this won't fit here, will it? Nope. Okay, so we can do maybe a round. Go around. How about back here? Nope. Right there's fine. Maybe sideways? That'll work better. That kind of gets in the way of the stairs. Alright, we'll just do it like this. Maybe this one can go on the other side. Come on. There's room there. You could cram that thing in there. Realistically. Alright, well, that sucks. So maybe this one can slide nicely behind. That's what we're gonna do. Demolish this. We know what we're gonna put there anyway. Move this right here. Okay. Alright, so generators are now out of the way. So here we go. Piece picker, boom. See that? Half walk. Gingo bango. Bingo, bango. Move. Right there. You. Come down here. Okay, wait. If I remember correctly, I think I actually have to... Yeah, I think I have to put them there first. What the heck? Is it just the... Oh, it's because it's roof, not floor? No, why won't it let me... Maybe it doesn't like the ones that I chose, but I've been using these all everywhere else. So I don't know... let's try this. Worked in the other place real well. Worked a few places. Why isn't it working here? Okay, build. Move. Come on. Blocked by another object. This should work, and it's not working. Oh, wait a minute. I think... I remember something. Huh. Let me... I think it... Oh man, I'm trying to remember how I did this. Dang it. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to figure this out later too, huh? So for now, let's just drop them up here. Because at least I can reach them from up here. Boom. Straight, straight, cool. Next one. That's weird because it let me do it before many times, and then all of a sudden now it's not working. Nice and tight. And then we're gonna set these up with circuits real quick before we continue out to the deep desert, so that you realize, or so that I make the best way. Like, look at all this. This is so unorganized, right? So we're gonna do it the same way I did at the other place, where, yeah, we got some of that, got some of that. Oh, that's it. Okay. So it was left to right. Oh, actually, so these would stay in there, right? These would stay in there, but the ingots, the regular ingots, would go over here. Yeah, we're not ready for that yet. Regular oh, there we go. Regular ingots go over here. Circuit 2, right? So then we go over to the refiners, and we go storage. Input circuit 1, output circuit 2. And then we go input circuit 1, output circuit 2. And if you don't do this next thing, you will not be able to access anything in the storage of these any longer. So here's what you have to do. You gotta go, I do the light arrows, and you go 1, Split 1, split 1. Use 5 times. 3, 4, 5. Okay. And we block the internal... Oh, I can't carry it. We block the internal inventory of the crafting station. With single arrows or bolts. And then every time we make ingots, they will go into that chest, right? So now they will go straight into that chest. Example, what do we want to make? Aluminum? Sure, make 33. And we got more to drop too, right? Okay, so since we can't get our raw resources on the bottom, normally I would do all raw down here. Since we can't seem to do that this time, I'm using the same ones, right? Yeah. Let me just try something, because it doesn't make sense why it will not let me do this. It's frustrating.
Frustrating me. I'm frustrated.
Maybe I can do, because it was Chome, but maybe it was the rooftop? It was that. So, because you see how it kind of bubbled out at the bottom? Watch, now this is gonna work. See? That was it. I was using the wrong floor. Dang it. Okay, so now we got this. And you can do 3. But I'm gonna push it as close to this side as I can. For uniformity. There we go. I feel like this part of the soundtrack where the bell tolls, I feel like Metallica is just going to start playing. Okay, so it'll go raw materials on the bottom and then processed materials on top. But for now, since we're just dealing with only 3, let's go and... Oh boy, we're not going to be able to fit all that in there. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Oops. We're going to have to... Yeah, we're not going to be able to stay organized right now, unfortunately. Okay, because this thing is like full, because we don't have a scrap container yet. So we're going to do this. We put all the scrap stuff here on the right, and we're going to combine the spice in the ingot container for now. Any spice related items, that's how we'll do it. Okay. Machinery. Those can stay there, actually. Or you know what? So we'll do it like this. Raw materials for now. All processed materials. All. And then here. And then after we have this set up correctly, we'll never have to do this really again, which is great. Junk can go in here, agave seeds, but these, no, I want to move all that kind of stuff. Batteries. Actually, the batteries, let's just put in here for now. Oops. Battery, machine parts. These are the industrial pumps, batteries. Okay. See, we're getting it. Bodies upstairs. Let's not do that yet. This. Push F, drop what we have. Boom, 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 boom. Oh wait, those stay in there. Cool. Holy jeez, I got... I saved up way more than I thought. Because the chest upstairs is full too. So we've got some water. We just need to process it faster. Okay, so let's drop the batteries. And then let's try to get the rest of them over here. And then we're going to go top off the Jennies as well. Okay. Alright, so that's kind of what we're looking at this point. Good. Good. Okay. I don't have a chemical refinery yet. Because we're gonna go tier 2 on that, so I still need I think I still need a lot of duraluminum to build this, yeah. But I think I have that amount of maybe a little less than that at the other base. I think I do have that amount of spice melange. So we'll get that going later, but first we're gonna do some special reports out in the deep desert. So let's get that going. Our storage is looking good. This is going to end up being our vehicle storage stuff. Right. Oh, it doesn't have... I don't want these on me. I don't... Well, we're going to be on the deep desert, so I might as well bring the survey stuff. Where is... Did we use all the medium fuel already? What? Oh my. I guess we did. Okay. I thought that would last a little longer. We're basically using large now. Large fuel cells. So, 18... So, we're trying to get rid of all these little ones. The smalls and stuff. Okay, so I have everything I need. Question is, am I going to go out to the danger zones? I might, if there's a spice explosion. I might try. First time we go out there and we risk it, and we risk getting shot down. But I think let's do it. So if we're gonna do that, we need to put some of our stuff away here. So what do we not want with us? We don't want this. We might. That'll be later. We don't want to lose that. Let's take. No blood bags because we're not doing any blood processing out there. Keep our water with us. Okay, some med stuff. Respawn beacon. Bolts. I don't know why I have those. I don't carry any guns at the moment. I'm just melee. So that's good there. Here we have our cut array. We might do stravidium and titanium. Might? Let's not. And we don't really want to get involved. We're not building anything. Don't need blood. We'll be repairing. Potentially could be fighting hand to hand. Potentially. We'll need all that. So if I lost all this, how mad would I be? Not like that mad. Not that mad. Because this is all pretty easy to come by again. Let me do this though. I don't think I'm going to be traveling to that many things that I need to scan still. So let's do that, and then we're going to take this med kit, put it here, because it's just taking up space. We got 5 up there. Okay. Folks, we're ready, right? Okay. Let's do it. Deep desert time. Yeah, this is very specifically why I like the Mark IV with Mark V wings, is because I don't feel as terrible whenever I feel like I might have lost my ornithopter. It does not, like, completely ruin my day. It's no fun, but it's way easier to build with the aluminum at this point, especially now that I have a buggy. So. Okay, which way? Where do we start? Well, I guess we'll do it the same way we did last time. Now, an idea that we're going to start messing with next week is right here when you load in. I'm just going to stand here when I load it, and I'm just going to pester people for interviews as they get up and try to take off. But now they know 500 Solari per interview. Togue punch my fart box big fella from, I'm not even going to read that name. Dude, I'm not sure I picked the right... well, this is meshed. This is server meshed, so that's why we're... Dude, I can't take this to chat. That's too much. That's too much. Jeez. Okay. Definitely update the vehicle respawn point while we're out here. Beautiful, man. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the intro ready. And not just ready yet. In fact, I need to use the restroom real quick, so we're going to come over here. Park this thing. Just real quick. Oops. I hit the... See, you gotta be careful out there. Sometimes you get your buttons mixed up. Okay. BRB. Let's just stare at this beautiful view while I go use the facilities. Okay. This is actually a good way to start the, to do the interview, really. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, control room. Go ahead and, go ahead and queue up the card. And pass it to the lower third. Here we go.
HBN News. Hagga Basin News. Trusted news across the Dune. Your host, reporting on the ground and in the sky from Sky Hagga, Vin Mandrake.
Excellent, cool, great, thank you. That was a little bit long. we're here standing beneath the 2 beautiful moons of Arrakeen out in the deep desert, and we are going to get out there and sort of do some patrols in Sky Hagga, see if we can't find any developing news. We're on Spice Watch and Worm Watch and Storm Watch at the moment out here at all times because they can happen at any moment. So stay tuned. If any action happens, we will let you know, and we'll cut right back to it, and we'll get you on the scene. We are also noticing that there are some individuals, some mining operations, some harvesters, some merchants and travelers out here that might be hostile. So we're watching out for hostile activity as well. You always have to be careful out here in the deep desert. You always want to come with a lot of fuel, and Mark 5 wings, at the least. Mark 5 wings. So thank you so much. This has been Mandrake. Keep an eye on. Stay tuned. Back to you in the studio. That one was bad. That one was really bad, guys. Real bad. All right. Did we get it? Did we get it? Did we cut? Can we cut it? Okay, we're cut. Oh, those moons are nice, huh? Okay. Well, let's get in Sky Hagga. And let's see what kind of things we can find. Alright, what do I want to do here? Is there anything? Let's go ahead and cruise. Cruise along the A row. Row A. Checking out row A. Okay. PvP zone. Right? Yes, sir. So A3. Yeah, I'm kind of confused right now. They have activated PvP along the entire A sector, it would appear. Okay, no, PvE over here. That would be a great spot for the station. Might have to take that guy out somehow. Okay. Not a lot of activity, very still at the moment. Probably have to get out to the deep desert to see some real stuff. Hopefully we'll get a spice explosion. Box spaces, box spaces, box spaces. Lots of box spaces. Use the Solido replicator to make a sweet basin. Drop it out here. Stop making boxes. Please stop making boxes. Whoa! Okay, that was close. Alright, well. Let's cruise alongside the wall. And we're gonna make a pass here. Go ahead and do a quick report about where we're at.
Going live to Hagga and Vin Mandrake in HBN News across the Dune.
This is Vin Mandrake here in Hagga, and we are here out in the deep desert, cruising across what I believe now we are in the B row, over some beautiful dunes underneath the two moons of Arrakeen. Ooh, that one has gone crescent, so we do have some really nice astrological activity going on tonight. You can see there's a little bit of flower sand below me, but as of activity out here in the desert, everything remains quiet. We have not seen any spice explosions. We have not seen any worm breaches, and no storms have come through as of yet. So we, again, will keep you updated, but we are officially in Hagga, patrolling, looking for some breaking stories here in the deep desert. This has been Mandrake for now. Back to you in the studio. Okay, we get it? Can we cut it? Excellent. Okay. Yeah, nothing great going on out here. It's kind of hard to keep the altitude stuff working with without a UI. I will say that. Okay, let's see how high we can get. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Uh-oh. Passing sectors getting a little laggy. Oh, I have a word for that. What Jorgen's saying, every spice patch I find is like glitched. I use the compactor and it disappears, LOL. No glitch. Full spice. Channel, deep desert. Boom. It's funny, right? Oops, I lost a lot of altitude doing that. Alright, well, let's go back up. Yeah, it's really quiet out here. Let's go ahead and... where are we right now? I guess we could get some mapping done at the same time, so let's just head up this way. Yeah, straight north from here. Great game design. Uh-oh, somebody's angry. Oh well, whatever. That's gonna set him off, watch. Okay, let's peek around. Nothing. Nothing. No one. Empty. I like to get it up to, doing this trick, I like to get up to about 7, oopsies, really slow. I like to get up to about the 770 to 80 region, and that's when I start to cruise. There we go. Oh, is this guy mad now that people aren't near him? Yeah, see? Still a skill issue. I agree. This guy's a whiner. Jorgen Automobilen. Let's get back up into high altitude. Fremen Cave down there. Let's go look at this really quick, because I keep seeing this and I'm like, what is that? It looks so different. It's gotta be something. I have no idea what this thing is. But see how the sand, like, it's gotta be a point of interest. Small one, but one nonetheless. It's just so particular. Okay. Is it just carbon? Is that what it is? They have a lot of carbon here. This is a nice spot to shelter from the storm. That's for sure. Okay. Well, how far up are we? Oh, dang it. I'm cruised into sectors that I've already mapped. So, we do want to go pretty far here. Let's go to... Yeah, let's just go to our right slightly, up here. And we want to map this sector out. That almost looks like a huge spice explosion in the distance, but I think it's just mountains that are... I don't even think those are available here. Oops. Oh man, I almost did the E thing, guys. Yeah, I don't think you can get to those. I flew all the way up to the end, and it didn't look like... It just looked like it was dunes out there, mostly. But we'll say that the better resources are 100% located the deeper you go in the desert. F that, that's quicksand. I don't even like flying over quicksand, but we're going to for your entertainment. Who knows, I might get ripped out of my ornithopter right now. Okay. So far so good. No, we're pretty low. Ooh. We would, if there are people en route to or on the crashed ships, we cover them. But if they're just sitting there, I don't really cover them because it's kind of boring. Like, it's not boring when the worm comes and eats them, but I never really know when that is. Okay, so our marker was right there. That was the center. So obviously we want to get to the highest point that we can in the sector, which looks like it's going to be that right there. Unless there's if there's a control point over here. There is. I want to try this. See that locate a control point? It's either bugged. There's only one thing I haven't tried yet. Okay, we got some titanium and strontium around here. I think I'm going to grab that titanium actually while we do this. Did I bring? Oh, I see. I was like, nah, we're not going to do any of it. So, no. We don't really need it right now anyway, but yeah. Okay, so this is a control point. We have located the control point. It's right here. No ifs, ands, or buts. This is it. This is it. Okay. So what we want to try... Yeah, okay, can't do it from in here. I do want to survey, like, from the island. I have no idea if this thing's bugged or it's not working. So we're gonna just try this real quick. Maybe I can get this high. I think I still can't do it from here either. Cool, okay, I can do it from there. I didn't bring any sync charts with me. I got to go back to the market to see what kind of, if anybody wanted to buy the sync charts that I made. Or anybody bought them. XP 100, and that still did not complete the control point part of the mission. Maybe that's like as far as the mission as they go right now. So they don't have a... I mean, you should at least be able to complete it, right? Okay. Alright, back into Sky Hagga. We're just gonna, make our way back to the wall. This is all gonna get wiped on Monday anyway, and all the survey stuff I have will be gone. Unrecovered shipwreck. Looks at some pieces, I guess. You guys want to go check out a Fremen cave real quick? Do we want to do that? There it is. I think. Oh no, that's just distributing. Where is it? Is it right here on me, isn't it? Oh, it's on the other side. Oops. Yeah, let's go to this one. These caves are much more interesting out here. And I need some EMF generators anyway, so... it would be worth it. Okay, there it is. Don't mind the wings clipping. Now, if there are people in, like NPCs in here, I might bail as fast as humanly possible. Because the NPCs out here are pretty tough. And I still have a lot of trouble fighting them when I don't have the best equipment on me, and this is just an adept knife. But I think we're good. Uh-oh, we're not good. What's in here? Okay, goodbye. See ya. See, watch, I'll show you what I mean. I normally have no more than 2 hits. How many does it take? Come on, buddy. I should just do this. 3. Come on. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with this. They're gonna kick me. Come on. Alright. Whoa, hello. Mind the ceiling. Okay, so let's head back to so the wall. Lame. Lame. Flying around doing nothing, then do some special reports, dude. Become a reporter. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there is a massive titanium node. Where did he say? H8? I'm pretty sure... Oh no, you know what? So, G... H... Oh boy, scared myself. I thought I hit the thing again. Okay, H... G... H8? Yeah, there is. There's a bunch over, all the way over here. Stravidium and titanium, just massive amounts. This week. Those change, from what I understand. Every time they wipe the desert, they go in and, I guess it's kind of randomized. What is that called? Procedural, where the nodes get placed. So that's like the procedural part, one of the procedural parts of the game. Unlike Starfield, which is like, everything's procedural. Everybody's gonna enjoy that. Which, no, I did not enjoy that. I spent so much money on Starfield to get the like pre-launch and like the the best premium version that had the expansion already. Here's how much. So I bought the Starfield expansion when the game like pre-launched, okay? I bought it like, you know, as soon as I could. And I loved Starfield so much that I haven't even touched the expansion. That's how much I loved it. There's an entire part of the game that I purchased and paid money for that I have not even accessed. Or wanted to access, put it that way. Because, and you know, that's sarcasm. Starfield was a major disappointment. Biggest disappointment in gaming I think I've ever had. Thanks, Todd. Noted. Alright, we got some viewers. Thank you guys. Welcome to the stream. Not a lot of people, but it's more than normal. More than my average. Looks like I have possibly 3 on YouTube is what OBS is telling me. So, hello, welcome to the stream. This is HBN News, Hagga Basin News. Your trusted news across Dune. And we're just getting out of the deep desert so that we can get into some action in Hagga Basin and get some entertainment value going. Because we came out here, I haven't heard one... Ooh, Spice Node. Let's go check it out. News. Okay, we got news. We've got news. There's no more, just that. We're gonna go check it out. Somebody's gotta do it. Maybe I should just say where it is. You know what I mean? We need to get some serious altitude here. Come on, up, up, up. This is, dude, people are getting moody now. At first it was all like, hey guys, are you enjoying the game? That kind of thing. Now people are talking crap. They're trying to get into fights, they're picking fights. And no, I'm not going to touch the spice because I cannot touch the spice. I don't have my compactor. We came out here for news, not for harvesting. So let's see, do we have any beautiful sunset? Look at that. Okay, I think I see the spice node ahead. It's a small one. Oh, there it is, and it's gone. So we missed the activity. Head out just a little bit more to make sure that that is the case, but yeah, it looks like we missed it. Is that it? That's it right there. I don't see anybody. It's too small. It's behind a hill. No one's gonna come for this. Yeah, and you can't really call out something like that because it's so small, people would be pissed off at you. So, okay. The medium ones, the medium spice nodes for solo players, totally worth it, bro. 100%. And a crash ship, bro. You know the best blueprints are on crash ships? Did you know that? Did you know that? I don't have my cut array though. Alright, let's haul it out. Sorry, waste of time. I have had some experience in a real news chopper, and that's actually what it's like. Is that you fly around and wait for news to happen until you run out of fuel. No shit. True story. I love this trick, dude. This freaking Mark 5 wings, baby. I can't wait to make Mark 6 wings and put them on this thing and see what happens. Yeah, I have 2 full Mark 5 Ornithopter Scout builds. I also have a Mark 5 Attack Ornithopter build. And then I have this. So I have 4 Ornithopters. I have built a total of 6 Ornithopters, so I've lost 2 of the Mark IV Scouts, like this. That's why I don't take the Mark Vs out much, because I want to preserve them. And the idea behind... I'm getting the same speed out of this guy because of the wings. And the idea behind the Mark IIIs is that when... or the Mark Vs is that when somebody shoots me down out here, I'm gonna go grab the Mark V with the rockets and come back and report news from Rocket Barrage Scout and try to take him out. It'll be fun, right? That's fun. See, people need to get a grasp on like the whole idea in this game is to work really hard and get your shit totally effed up so that you can seek revenge and make alliances and all that. But it is true that once the you know, I don't know how it's going to work. It's very interesting how they did this with the server meshing, because even if the game like, loses a lot of players. Like, what does that mean for the deep desert? Does that mean every deep desert's going to be empty? Does it mean you're going to have fewer deep deserts that, like, that basically they'll mesh everybody onto one because there's, you know, say there's like 1,000 players worldwide and then it says everybody on the same deep desert, you know? But I think the game will continue to do pretty well over time. It'll be a lot like Conan Exiles, except the thing is this is a lot better than Conan Exiles. Conan Exiles was great. I loved it. Got annoyed because one of my, you know, bases got all like completely, just sandstorms and stuff. That's the thing. Maintaining this stuff is a freaking, that's the part I don't like. But I kind of get it. And it makes sense. Unfortunately. It just sucks. Oh, it looks like somebody was maybe like trying to hit on a girl. I let you live. Agree, girl. People way too sensitive. And they probably have better jobs than all of us, the sensitive ones. This is my job right now, technically. And, you know, we're building it up slowly. Streaming games, like content like this, is very new to this channel. Mainly I was doing other stuff, and that works really well. Like, you know, documentaries, informational pieces, reviews. All those things work really well. Streaming is really hard to get the audience attracted and going. But it's like once the word gets around... Oh, I hate this map so much. Once the word gets around, yeah, it should be good. Let's go in the north, check out our base. So this is how fast it is to come back to our news station. Like I said, the problem with the news station, this is where I'm torn, because it takes a lot of, you know, maintenance and stuff to upkeep the bases. So what I might do is I might, like, on the old station, I might delete a lot of the, fabrications and refining so that the power situation is much less and it's a lot less to maintain. Make it easier. But that's the problem with the new bases. We're so far north that being in the middle of the map, when you hear something happen, you just jump in there and you're like the first one on the scene. So it's perfect for like, you know, and it's right there. That's how close the base is. As you can see, there's some gang activity happening right now. Look at that, alright? Cool, huh? So let's refuel, repair. Almost full. Now we'll get into the medium. Okay. Repair. The wear and tear. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Repair. There we go. So the wings, I will probably let, like typically, I like to start replacing stuff when it is 1/4 deteriorated. And we're almost there. Like, kind of pushing towards half. I don't like it to get to half, because then it's just like, shit could break. And then you're donezo. Middle of the deep desert type of thing. Okay, that's good. I should probably put the scanner back on this, huh? Because that's good for news. Alright, so... Junk. Wait. Oh yeah, over here. Cool. Salvage metal survey probe. Alright, let's take our stuff back. Oh. Yeah, why not? Okay. Blood bags. Good. No, this goes here. This goes here. 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 And there. EMF generators. I don't have any of those anywhere yet. So those go there. Oh yes, I have more than I have 90k, which is low. I've lost. There's been 2 times where I'd racked up probably over, 45,000 Solaris, and I got eaten by the worm with those on me because I didn't deposit them. And I lost all that money, so I'm a little low from where I should be. I should be almost near 200,000 Solari by now. Okay. Heading out to Hagga Basin. See if we can catch any action. We're heading out to the good stuff. Ugh. Sorry. Let's go ahead and make the rounds. Worm watch, storm watch, spice watch. FYI to the few people who are watching. FYI, when I am up kind of collecting things after the stream, I usually do it late, and I'm not streaming because it's super boring stuff. But when I'm up late doing that out here and not a lot of players are on, there's an incredible amount of spice activity. I'm just saying. There's nobody around, so you just go take it all. Has he spotted somebody? Isn't that what it looks like when... Can you land on that sucker? You guys want to try something? Is this instant destruction? Is this instant death? It's not the worm, so you don't lose everything. Oh no, dude, that would have been so cool. Oh, whatever. That's what it looks like when they're looking for someone. Let's see what happens here, because I want to know how to report on this. He's in search mode right now. For posterity. There we go. Not really reporting on this right now. We're just kind of taking a look, but it does appear that the Sardaukar curfew patrol ship had spotted somebody and was looking for them, and they appear to have lost them now. So that'll be interesting to follow, that kind of stuff. Okay. Very good. Back to you in the studio. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, excellent. Alright, so I guess what we could do for the moment is head down here to the station, to the Sky Hagga hangar. What's this situation like right now? Still pretty good. I filled these suckers up, dude. I was like, I don't want to deal with that. Same thing with these guys. I filled these suckers up. These are probably done by now. Yeah, this makes sense. Oh, I really had to cram those in here. Whatever. Let's see, yeah. Looking good. It's looking good. Okay, I know we like started in the back there. Okay, see, these are the ones that need more. Yeah. So let's do this. Boom. That one's full now. That one's full now. I made a bunch of the lubricant last night. I made a bunch of lubricant last night. Alright, so we need to make more. Which sucks because you lose fuel cells. I don't even know if I have the fuel cells for this right now. I do. 44. Why? Why 44? Because I only have 44 silicone blocks, which means we just need flour sand. Let's do it. I'm not gonna get the flour sand right now. We're just gonna check on a few things. I wanna see what my... Yeah, look at all that. Like, we don't need any of this anymore. This is just a waste. Irradiated slag. Look at that core. Deep desert loot right there. See? Huh? I'm kinda rich. Not really, but kind of. So we gotta make a lot more spice melange anyway, so let's get that going. Cruise that up. Boom. Max 15, probably because of the water. Oh no, that's all the sand. Good. We had enough water. Let's go deposit some corpses. Kind of weird, right? Makes sense though. Oh. Good that we had that much water. Alright. So there's really not a lot going on out here. It seems, after doing this for a few days, the reporting thing, it seems that we get most of... You guys want to see the studio real quick? Let me go show you the news desk. We get most of... This is the newsroom. Boom. And these are the cameras. Shut up. They're cameras. And we sit here, and we do this. Okay? And from now on, we're going to take the UI off, and then we do this. Right? So that's our... This is how we report the news from the news desk. It's a little tough. The camera angle makes it a little hard, but I kind of got it down. Where's the view I like? It's like right here. Yeah. Kind of got it down where it's doable. We should do a segment called the Muad'Dib Minute about the mouse, the Muad'Dib mouse. Or see if we could like find an expert or something or go hunt him down. I see him a lot in the deep desert. A lot. So, okay. What time is it? It's midnight, folks. The server is going to reset at 3 a.m. So, what do we do? Kind of went through. We did the reporting section. Oops. And we did some stuff. But yeah, there's no activity. I just want to hear a big old boom right now, so I could jump in the chopper, the thopter, go out there and cover it. And surprisingly enough, there was like a ton of storms earlier, and now there's none. What kind of scanner is that? Is it a Mark V? I think I had 2 scanners. is, from what I remember, I might have lost one on a chopper. Or on a thopter in the deep desert. Might have. But I don't remember. Is it over here? Oh, what's this? It's on. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, folks, we got a spice explosion. Let's get the Sky Hagga up in the air. Get the broadcast going to see the guidance. Where was it? Where was it? Where's the plume? Come on, show me the plume, show me the plume, show me the plume. Can I really not see it? There it is. Okay. So we're gonna get really high up. Because we don't want people to think that we're here to harvest it. Okay, here we go. Ready? News time.
HBN News across the Dune. Vin Mandrake in Sky Hagga. Spice Watch.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in Sky Hagga above the Hagga Basin here, traveling through the Western Vermilius Gap. And there has just been a spice explosion. You can see the node below us. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to circle the area. There is somebody down there gathering. Let's go see if we can pick up any of this activity or if it is already completely consumed. It does appear that maybe this is over with. Nope, there's the individual now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here on scene, and there is the individual who is mining the spice node, which just exploded. Look at him go, or her. We don't know if that's a male or a female individual down there. They are mining that spice. There is no worm sign or activity as of yet. There it is. Oh, no. Okay, the worm has breached, and it is after the individual. They are running back to the ornithopter, and they are leaving those spice nodes there. Let's go ahead and keep an eye on this scene and watch as this develops. He is coming through. This one we have named Edgar, I believe. So Edgar has just gone underneath the spice node. The individual is in their ornithopter, and they are they're looking at us. But they should be mining that spice. That's what they should be doing. They should be getting rich or dying trying. So they're back down there. They're going to go ahead and gather the rest of those spice nodes. Let's keep an eye on this. There they go. They're picking them up. They're picking them up. Let's see if they pay attention to that edge activity. They might just skip all that extra spice on the edge, but nobody really wants to. No refiner, no miner really wants to skip the deep purples. As you can see, they are picking up those deep purples there. We don't have a worm sign again yet, as of yet, but it will probably be happening any moment. These worms are extremely sensitive to the vibrations of the compactors. So they're using the compactor, they're going around. They are actually grabbing some of the smaller quantities of spice on the edge, so this person is not stepping over ones to pick up fives. They are picking up those ones as well. Perhaps, maybe, maybe not. There's no worm breach, and the individual has picked up the larger nodes and does appear to be finished. Let's go ahead and pursue them and see where they are headed, which operation this is involving. There is the worm. It's probably going to check on that spice now. So let's go ahead and follow this individual and see if we can stay on him. So we're in pursuit of the individual. Again, this is not a hostile scene. There is no hostile activity. We are just gathering news, and they seem to be aware of that and appreciative. So there they go. They're off, and I think, yes, they're heading into this building. So this is the individual who has just gathered that spice. They're nice and quick, very, very professionally done, and they have done it with ease and with grace. Nice-looking architecture as well. So that is all. The spice has been picked clean from the recent spice explosion out here in Hagga Basin, which occurred in the Western Vermilius Gap. So that is all for now. We will keep an eye on the scene. We will keep an eye on Spice Watch and Worm Watch. Back to you in the studio. Oh God, did we get it? Okay, cut it. Okay, good. I do see some more activity over here, so let's go ahead and see what's going on. Where are you going? Where are you going? What are you doing? Where are you going? What's the news? Let's Aha. Okay. Harkonnen. It's alright, that's kind of cool. Okay, so what do we got? How are these guys operating out here? Everybody seems to have a lot of their vehicles together and whatnot. So it looks like they built their pentashield twice, right? You got one here to cover an extra block and one here. You can really just delete it and expand it and it looks better. And it doesn't cost that much. They're fairly cheap. Plus I think it's more power to run too. FYI. Ooh, look at this. It's a nice little cave region up here. You could do a sweet in the cave build, other than the fact that you probably can't because there's enemies spawning. And it's a Fremen cave, that's why. Ooh, oh, that's not a player build. Not a player build. Okay, well, more activity here. Nice landing. What are they doing? They look like they're pollinating. Are they pollinating their base? Yep, they're pollinating their base. 100%. Okay. Do you want to know how to pollinate a base? I couldn't answer that. Oh, getting shot at. Maybe we'll start a report. Okay, there they go. Should we follow them? I mean, what do we do here? I think they're just futzing around. Let's go see if we can start a conversation. Hey. Oh, there you go. Hey, how's it going? Mwah. Just want to give you a little kiss, that's all. Just a little kiss. You can go now. You can be off. I just want to make sure you had a kiss. I just did a great segment on your spice gathering for Hagga Basin News. You did an awesome job down there. I'm glad you got it out okay. Yeah, no problem. Hey, if you ever want to do an interview, just let me know. I do pay for interviews. But I'm out now, so have a good one. Hagga Basin News, news across the dune. Vin Mandre. Sky Hagga here. Sky Hagga out. All right. Interesting. So as you can see, we're getting some interesting activity. Currently 12:09. Should start seeing some more spice explosions pretty soon here, I would imagine. A little refuel midair. This guy's base, I watched this from the beginning. this base was done in a really cool location. Boxy, yes, but look at how they built it. Oh, snap. Not completed. In the process of completing. Yo, straighten out that advanced bay, guy. So that is a carrier ornithopter. So these guys, this is a group, like a guild or something. But that one's taking a stretch. That assault ornithopter's take. Oh, there it goes. So let's see. Let's take a count here. You got 1, 2. Oh, look at that! You tuck them away on the sides. Nice. That's kind of cool. So you got 2 assaults, 2 scouts, 3 scouts. 3 scouts. So this individual is, wait, 2 assaults and 2 scouts. And then a carrier. So this is probably like between 2 and 3 players. Okay, so not a lot of activity right now, not a lot of news. We got some reporting done. That's great. I think for the sake of your attention and not like wasting everybody's time, I think that's gonna be it for today's stream. So I'm gonna go ahead and fly back to the station, and we'll call it. And I want to say thank you for everybody who participated, and thank you for joining us if you're watching on the channel. The 3 people that I see are on YouTube, and the 1 person who is viewing, which might be a bot, on Twitch. But if it's not a bot, if that 1 view that I'm getting on Twitch is not a bot, this person is watching me all the time, and I thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So, again, guys, I had a fun day today. This was I would say this was a successful day for Hagga Basin News, and we're just going to grow from here. We're just going to try to keep it growing. So we should be out here in the evening tomorrow doing more news gathering until around the midnight hour. So that's going to be it for us today here. Thank you so much. I should like toss it to another reporter. I don't know. I'll think about that. I don't want to say names that are going to make people mad. So, okay. Thanks so much again. Have a good night.